I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed.
And the dream lives on, full steam ahead, and let's sing King's song. Audacity to hope and he believe this strong. Land, country, and nation, he proudly calls home, and the dream lives on. Beretta, Martin, rest, change we could believe in, and saw it manifest.
I have a
the dream lives on, and the dream lives on, lives on, lives on. And the dream lives on. Georgia tossing peaches in the air, singing that song. And he bringing heat from Phoenix to the land he calls home. LA to the boot state, from red states to blue states. From Kansas City, Louisville to Boston, Massachusetts. Secretary of State, New York to Santa Fe State. Oklahoma City, Jersey, down to West Salt Lake. Going back to history from Mobile to Memphis 10. Cornell to Dartmouth to University of Penn. Everybody screaming, yes we can, yes we did. From the cities to the states, through the streets of Madrid, from the Ivy League, Princeton, Harvard, Yale, and Columbia, HBCU, Brown, and Xavier, Virginia State to Spelman, Howard, FAMU to Grambling, Tuskegee down to Morehouse, Bethune, Cookman, Hampton, Jackson State to Drake State, Kentucky State, Savannah, Morris, Brown, and Clark, Atlanta. And the dream lives on, full steam ahead, and let's sing King's song. Audacity to hope and he believe this strong. Land, country, and nation, he proudly calls home, and the dream lives on. Beretta, Martin, rest, change we could believe in, saw it manifest, and the dream lives on, the dream lives on, lives on,
and the chains of discrimination. 100 years
we support
later,
him to the fullest, from the polls to the pulpit, believe in him to fix the country, he's a nation's tool.
An African American has broken the barrier. There will be young children in the White House for the first time since the Kennedy generation. You are looking at the 44th President of the United States.
Country to the fields, catchers yelling out his name, and it's echoing in every state from Iowa to Maine, Minnesota to Hawaii, and back up to the Dakotas, Colorado to Connecticut, Florida and Minnesota, Montana to Nebraska and Nevada down to Kansas, Vermont to Virginia, DC to Arkansas. Doubters can't stand this, but you gon' hear my voice until radio stations ban this. It's painted on the canvas, more blue than red, so tell me who is it you stand with? America is tired of hearing all these empty promises. Every city from Cheyenne, Philly down to Providence, Detroit to St. Louis, Salem, Concord to Jackson, Baltimore, Olympia, Cleveland to Madison. Some people say they Sadison, but if we the one that put him in, why you mad at him? Gola Fest and Buford screaming, go Obama, go. Indiana, Texas, Carolinas in with Idaho. And the dream lives on, and the dream lives on.
this note was a promise
that all lives on, full steam ahead, and let's sing King's song. Audacity to hope and he believed this strong. Land, country, and nation, he proudly calls home, and the dream lives on. Beretta, Martin, rest, change we could believe in, and saw it manifest, and the dream lives on, and the dream lives on, lives on, lives on.
This promissory note,
call that occupation back and getting rid of the last Satan. Send the nation packing, new house, new government. Very far from suddenly, proud of the Pentagon, busting heads to cover me. First in, last out, props to the leathernecks. Few the proud Marine Corps, them devil dogs demand respect. Over a million strong, yeah, the army is a crusade. The deepest and the oldest in the land, forming doomsdays. Merging out to sea like monsters, but they here to save me. Far from a nemesis, they may be the Navy, and that the Coast Guard are protecting our borders. We got the strongest infantry, maybe kinda sorta. Now this nation's back in order. Whatever words of wisdom I can leave you with in justice. Someone left the nation cursing, now Obama's bound to bless it. We've seen the vision, wrote it down, now it's plainly written. Bars scrubbing the ground, he gon' rule, so karma calls it finished. And the dream lives on, full steam ahead, and let's sing King's song. Audacity to hope and he believed this strong. Land, country, and nation, he proudly calls home, and the dream lives on. Beretta, Martin, rest, change we could believe in, and saw it manifest, and the dream lives on, and the dream lives on, lives on, lives on.
Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.